Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly astrology tarot card readings for the week of December 17th, 2025. As always, I am using the Rider Waite Smith, the Radiant Rider Waite Smith tarot deck. And you know what? For entertainment purposes only. If something resonates, that's great. And if something doesn't, that's great too. I have each horoscope sign timestamp below. So please, you can just click down there and read your, get taken right to where your 3-card pick is. So we're going to get started without further ado, of course, with Aries. So let me just shuffle the cards here and see what we have for Aries for the week of December 17th, 2025. Aries for the week of December 17th, 2025. Let's see what we get. Oh, we kind of start out with this Tower card. A lot of people get worried when they see this card. I kind of like it because, you know what, it seems like some things might be clearing out of your life that should be clearing out anyway. But it can still be, kind of a, like when things aren't built on a strong foundation, it can still feel kind of like a Tower moment, like things are falling out, like the ground's falling out beneath you. But it's clearing the way. It was going to happen one way or another. And then you get this 4 of Swords, meditation, stepping back, right? So you might have something a little bit happen, a little bit of I'm going to say the word calamity came up, but please don't get all wigged out about that. You might have something happen at the beginning of the week or during the week. You're going to step back and do some meditation, but I love this because your outcome is this Queen of Cups. Your intuition is going to direct you and know exactly what to do. And look at these beautiful, smooth waters. It's almost like after it takes place, you're like, I should have done that a long time ago. Your bottom of the deck card, I am going to show you this, is the Empress card. This is a card of fertility, abundance, love, unconditional love. So it's like, something might happen this week that kind of like, whoa, stops you in your tracks, but you have a lot of beautiful energy around you just to move forward and move forward in a better, stronger way. And I love that. All right, next up here is Taurus. This is for Taurus for the week of December 17th, 2025. What do we have for Taurus for the week of December 17th, 2025? Let's see what we have for Taurus. All right, here we go. Oh, this is interesting. We have this 9 of Swords. You might be anxious about something. Something may be keeping you up at night. But I love this card because you have the bed. You're within. You're in comfort. Things are fine. I always feel like wake up in the next morning, start making the phone calls you need to make, or do whatever you need to do to, to get things going, to kind of straighten things out. And I'm hearing some of you might have some paperwork from like a legal thing or something that you might have to be working on. So keep working on it and make sure you have any legal, things that you need. This is not legal advice. As you know, this is for entertainment purposes only. So then you get this King of Cups. You're kind of like riding out the waves. The King of Cups knows I'm always going to be sitting here on something. Some waves are always going to be coming at me. But I'm going to be sitting with, that maturity and just knowing this too shall pass. And then the outcome card here is the Magician. And this is really creating what you want, as above, so below, right? As you envision what you want moving forward, you have all the tools to create it. So, you know what, there you go. And also on the bottom of the deck, and I'm laughing because I just did the Aries reading and they also had the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Again, fertility, abundance, just that unconditional love. So you have a lot of good energy around you as you move forward this week, Taurus. And there we go. Now we're up for Gemini. This is for Gemini for the week of December 17th, 2025. This is Gemini for the week of December 17th, 2025. Let's see what we get for Gemini for the week of December 17th, 2025. One more shuffle. All right, there we go. 2 of Cups, seeing eye to eye with someone. When I get this card too, it has this Caduceus. I never know what this, I know what it says. I never can pronounce it. Also, seeing eye to eye with someone, which is great. Exchanging ideas, feeling like emotionally, like, yes, I'm really, we're seeing eye to eye. Also, if you've been having a health issue, this might be good in the sense of finding the answers you need or finding a doctor you need. Again, I'm giving no medical advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But when I get this card, it's like, yeah, you know, seeing eye to eye, like kind of, and I feel like for some of you, it's like finally, right? I finally worked, you know, found the right person or the right situation, you know, whatever. Then the Hierophant comes up, which again, I like. You may actually be in a teaching mode here where you've learned it, you've done it, now you're teaching it, or you might be receiving, again, receiving information from like an authority figure. This again, you might be like, oh, thank you. Or you might be sharing information to help someone move along. And then I love this. Your outcome card is this King of Wands. Following your intuition through this process, right? Making sure that you're following your intuition, that you know, you have the leadership, you have the maturity and the skills. I feel like, you know, I almost hear you saying, you know, I've seen this before, or I've been here before, or I haven't seen it all, but I've seen it enough. So I know how to handle this. And going with your intuition and knowing what the next steps are, yeah, that might serve you actually very well. So there you go, Gemini. All right, next up is Cancer. This is Cancer for the week of December 17th, 2025. Let's see what we have for Cancer for the week of December 17th, 2025. I'm shuffling the cards here a few times for you. Here we go. Cancer for the week of December 17th, 2025. I should be so lucky to get cards like this. First card I get is this Knight of Cups. This is perhaps if you're single or if you're looking for someone, a new person, a new significant other coming in. If you are married or have a significant other, this is a good message coming in, something coming in nice, solid. You know, the cup is full, emotional stability. So, yeah, I really, really love this card for you. You know, somebody new coming into your life. This Three of Cups. This is celebration. This is friends. This is family. This is abundance. It's fertility. It again, the abundance. We have this pumpkin and this just everything, and you're almost like it's almost like I get the feeling like whatever comes into your life is so good. Like you toast the universe. You're like, thank you. This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm getting the chills as I say this, and then you get this Four of Wands outcome card, which is. This is a graduation, a commencement, a wedding, a new baby. This is walking under this garland, this archway and you're being welcomed. It's like, yes, you've made it. You've got what you want. So I'll tell you what, Cancer, it looks like a really good week. And not only that, but I heard that this energy kind of spills over into the next week or so. So if something doesn't happen exactly on time for this week, just, you know, keep moving forward because you have some really nice energy right now. All right, here we go. This is for Leo. Leo for the week of December 17th, 2025. This is for Leo for the week of December 17th, 2025. Leo for the week of December 17th, 2025. Oh, well, it's going to be an energetic week. I just had a bunch of cards fall out. So a couple more shuffles here, Leo. Ten of Pentacles comes up. Good health, good wealth, family, enjoying yourself. You know, with the holiday season coming up, it just seems like really a lot of nice things going on. You have the 3 generations of family. You have the dogs. You know, any animals you might have in the house. Just really feeling rich, right? And it doesn't have to be that you feel financially rich, but it can certainly be that. But just feeling the richness of family and tradition and having loving family and friends around you. You then get this Empress card, which is also abundance, fertility, unconditional love. So, oh my gosh, you have like these 2 beautiful cards. And then you get this Two of Cups. This is like seeing eye to eye with everybody. You know, not going to see eye to eye with everybody all the time. We know that. But this is really like having just a really, I'm just hearing like a really nice week of family, friends, like I just heard this is what life is for. This is what makes life worth living. So, you know, just a really nice week ahead with family, friends, and just that beautiful like holiday spirit. All right, so now we have Virgo. This is Virgo for the week of December 17th, 2025. What do we have for Virgo for the week of December 17th, 2025? Virgo for the week of December 17th, 2025. Let me get a couple of shuffles here. See, my hair is sticking up. It is what it is, right? That's my, my little antennas here. Oh, I had a card fall out. I don't know what that is. There we go. Now I know what it is. Oh, this is very interesting. I'm a Virgo. First of all, we have the Six of Swords, moving to smoother waters. Wonderful, right? Then we get Temperance, which is balance. But then the outcome card here is this Tower card. And I'm like, why would this come up? It might be that as we move, just like something happens, okay? That, when I see the Tower card, I don't mind it because it's, and now this, I'm a Virgo. I don't mind it because it makes to me like these things were going to fall apart anyway, right? It's almost like we might have a Tower moment. Something falls out, that foundation under our feet in some area of our life. It doesn't mean our whole life is going up in flames. That's not what I'm saying. But you know what? It brings us balance and we move to smoother waters. Here's like the turbulent waters. Here's the smoother waters. We say, you know what? That's it. We're putting a period and move on. I don't know. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Only you know your actual situation. And it's funny because I just went to go put the cards back and I split. And here, what did I get? I got the Sun card. It's like, yes, I feel like we finally see the light. Maybe things aren't exactly how we want them, but you know what? We finally see the light. It brings the balance. And now, because we're not being, I just heard, and I saw the Hangman card, because we're not like now hanging, like you're left hanging. Now we have answers. Now we can move forward. And you know what? That's a really strong message. And I really do like that for us Virgo. So there you go. Here we are with Libra. This is Libra for the week of December 17th, 2025. This is Libra for the week of December 17th, 2025. Let's see what we get. First card I get is this Page of Swords. Moving forward, you have an idea or something that you're like, you know what, I'm going to pursue this idea. I'm going to pursue it. I just get this feeling like it's like, yep, I know nobody's really going to be behind me with it, but I don't care. I'm going to pursue it. So if that's the case, there you go. Only you know your situation. Then I get the Justice card. It's almost like, I feel like it's almost like a righteous feeling, like, I want to do something. I want to move forward, and I don't care what anyone else says. I'm just going to move forward. But this brings you balance. I'm hearing it might put some other people off kilter for a while, but it brings you balance, and you have this sword. Here's another sword right here that she's holding, even though this is a major arcana card, but it brings the scales of balance, being a Libra. But you know what? It's like, I just feel like you're hell bent on doing something that you just want to do. So there you go. You know your situation. And then but the outcome card is the Six of Cups, which I love this because it brings a level of safety and happiness and like family togetherness. Like something clicks kind of in a way, that like it brings together everything and it brings you peace moving forward. The bottom of the deck card here is this Three of Wands, which I thought, was interesting because when I glanced down and I saw it, it was like you are turning your back to whatever situation is, whatever's going on, you're turning your back and you're moving forward. And you're like, look at the beautiful sunshine. Look at my ships coming in. So whatever the issue is, you move forward. And you know what? I just heard, and I did it my way. So there you go. All right, next up here is Scorpio. This is Scorpio for the week of December 17th, 2025. Let's see what we get for Scorpio for the week of December 17th, 2025. For Scorpio for the week of December 17th, 2025. Hold on, I know I'm being quiet here. I'm thinking and I'm shuffling, and so there you go. Three of Wands, you've got your back turned. You're moving forward. I shuffled these cards. I actually just got this for the last card for Libra. I think it was the bottom of the deck card, but anyway, it came out top of the deck for you after quite a bit of shuffling. So, you have your back turned towards us and you're moving forward and you're like, you know what, I've left. The Two of Wands is the, like the king or whoever it is standing in their castle. At this point, you've left the castle, you're moving forward, you've done some stuff, and now you're checking on progress and where can I tweak things. So I like that because this is, to me, is kind of an action card of moving forward, but moving forward in a very measured way and checking what you're doing. Four of Pentacles is holding on to your resources, right? I'm going to look at stuff, I'm going to readjust, but I'm not going to just willy-nilly do it. I'm not going to just throw money at it. If it needs money, I'll spend money. If it needs my time, I'll spend my time. But you know what? I like this because you're kind of holding on to your resources as you move forward. And then I get this Knight of Wands because this almost leads you to another creative idea moving forward. Like it almost leads you to it. Like I hear like this is like a jumping off point. Like as you're reviewing stuff, you get like another idea and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go that direction, either instead of or in addition to. So I like that. Bottom of the deck for you, I will tell you, you have the Sun card here, which is a nice positive card. I like the Sun card too, besides, of course, it's the most positive card in the deck, but it also is illuminating. You can see your next steps, right? When the sun is out, you can see clearly. So actually, the best gift of all for you with the Sun card, besides it being a positive card, is just the fact that it illuminates things for you and you can move forward and see clearly. All right, next up is Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius for the week of December 17th, 2025. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius for the week of December 17th, 2025. The first card that I get for you is this Three of Pentacles. We're doing your work, right? And people are behind you with it. And I love that because it seems like you're like a master crafts person. You're doing the work you need to do, but you have support with it. And I just heard some of you might not think you're being supported, but actually there's a lot of like hidden support. People, even if they're just saying a prayer for you or silent support, but you're moving forward and you're doing something that is like solid, which is a good thing. The Empress card comes up, card of abundance, fertility, unconditional love, moving forward. And I just hear you're growing something, right? You're growing your idea, you're growing the situation, you're growing your group of friends or your work associates, but something seems to be growing for you, which is really very nice. The Four of Pentacles comes up. This is kind of where you have this expansion, okay? You're also, though, you're holding on, which I actually like this too, because you're like, yeah, I'm growing, but I'm doing it in a controlled way, right? I'm not going to, just go out willy-nilly and crash and burn on things and throw money at things and throw my energy. No, you're looking at, yes, I'm growing, but there's a controlled way that you're doing it, which I really, really love. I also get this Seven of Cups card for you. This to me is a card of discernment, which again kind of plays into this message. You might have multiple choices in front of you to make, and you might not, but take your time and, be discerning, right? Do your due diligence as you move forward. All right, next up is Capricorn. This is Capricorn for the week. Oh, cards are flying everywhere. Capricorn for the week of December 17th, 2025. Let's see what we have for Capricorn for the week of December 17th, 2025. I'm just going to do some more shuffles here. Capricorn. That card fell out. I don't know what it is. I'm going to keep it though because it seems like it wanted to make an appearance. And it's made an appearance in a couple different readings. This is very interesting. Three of Wands, right? Turning your back, looking at where you're moving. You're now out in the world doing things and you're actually assessing where you're at. You have the sun shining on you. You see all the golden light around this card. But you're like, you know what? Sometimes it's like, I just get the feeling like I've heard enough. I have had enough. I need input. I need solid, good input. But I've turned my back on, you know what, I'm making the decisions and I'm moving forward. Still getting input though in that, and I like this because it's this King of Swords. You're still getting the input, but you see this sword is kind of like tilted. It's not yes or no. I make the decisions. I'm going to weigh out what I'm doing as I move forward. And then you do get this Four of Swords card, which kind of tells me, again, stepping back, right? Meditating, thinking about the issue or whatever you're building or whatever you're creating, thinking about it, stepping back, but still moving forward, but doing it on your terms. So there you go, Capricorn. All right, next up is Aquarius. This is Aquarius for the week of December 17th, 2025. Aquarius for the week of December 17th, 2025. What do we get for Aquarius for the week of December 17th, 2025? First card up is the Seven of Pentacles. You're taking the time, and I just heard this like, ooh, like not powering down, but I heard that sound. And it's like taking your time to really look and assess on where you're going with your life, your to-do list, your like from micro details to like macro details, cutting out what doesn't work, nurturing what does. And you're really taking this time of discernment to really look into things. It really leads you to this Six of Wands, which is, you know what, I'm the leader of my life, right? Of what I'm doing. I'm making the decisions as I move forward. And you know what? People are really, for the most part, behind you with that. And then I get this Ace of Cups. I love these Ace cards because this to me is like, when I see these, like this hand coming out of the heavens, it's like, it's really the universe. It's really Source saying, you know what? Your cup floweth over, right? Your cup is flowing over with good creative ideas and emotions, and everything is just, I just heard is everything is coming up roses. So you know what? Moving forward, even if things don't come up roses, okay, you are moving forward, and it's like, you know what? It's my path, it's my way, it's how I'm doing things, and I just heard you will be surprised at really the support that you have to do that. So there you go, Aquarius. Next up is, oh my goodness, next up is Pisces. Hi, Pisces. So here we go. Next up is Pisces. Sorry about that. I had the timestamp written down wrong, so I wanted to fix that. As I'm talking, I am shuffling for you here, Pisces. So let's see what we get for Pisces for the week of December 17th, 2025. Pisces for the week of December 17th, 2025. Pisces, Seven of Pentacles, taking the time to really look at where you're at, right? Looking at it and being discerning, and again, pruning out what you don't need, nurturing what you do. But you know what? I love this because I've never really noticed this, but this is taking that time. You're like, I'm looking at this, assessing it. I'm looking at this, assessing it, right? I'm looking at all these different parts of my life or whatever the project is or whatever, and I'm really assessing, is it, you know, worth it for me to put the effort in? Am I going to get out? Am I going to get out the effort that I put in, or more than? If I'm getting less than, then I probably am going to be pruning it out of my life. So keep that in mind. Eight of Swords, you know what? Holding yourself back. The flood in this card, the flood's already happened, but she's still got herself like in, like, I'm like the martyr. I'm going to stay here. You know, oh my gosh, here's the castle. Here's her enlightenment. Here's where she wants to be. All she needs to do is take that stuff off. It's all loose on her. She's not bound tightly with it. It's just loose. She's already put herself in her own jail here. Don't, you know, if you can get out of that jail, right? Get out of that and move forward. Get out of that energy and move forward. It might be the right time to do so. It's funny though, because you also get this Page of Cups. And to me, this is a card of discernment. Also, it's listening to your dreams. So, you know, a fish in a cup is kind of a weird thing to, like, what is that about? Make sure you're discerning, right? Make sure that you're taking a hard look. You're discerning, what do I cut out? What do I keep? When you do that, you are going to free up time, energy, resources. And you know what? This bottom of the deck card, I love this for you. The Six of Cups. It's like, I just heard it feels like I'm coming home. I'm coming home to the right path for me, right? So there you go, Pisces. That's all I have at the moment. And you know what? I will be back tomorrow with my Thursday weekly energy readings and a 3-card pick. So if you want to hear more, if you want to, you know, continue on this energetic path for the week, please join me tomorrow. And then Friday, we have our weekend energy readings and a 3-card pick. And until then, namaste.